Welcome to Cardio Workout Series Week 7. Remember, repeat this workout 2 to 3 times per week for optimal results, allowing for about 24 hours of rest in between. I have Nicole and Will back with me this week. My name's Laura. We just need our plate set on a low setting, a bottle of water, and we can get started. All right, team, let's come on down into pigeon. We're gonna take our leg onto the plate at a bent angle and make sure you've got those plates vibrating. We're just gonna let that vibration really warm up through the legs. And let's switch sides. Now, if your flexibility in your hips is a bit tight, you can place the knee on the floor. You can see Will's got that option. If you're a little bit more flexible, you notice how Nicole has her leg out behind her, almost straight. It's all about where you can work best, where you can find the best range of movement with the best technique. And let's switch. Coming on top of our plate, bent knees. We're gonna hinge at the hip for a hamstring stretch. And we're gonna take those hips side to side, just a little bit of dynamic movement. Preparing our muscles and our heart for that cardio work ahead. Last one. Stepping wide, we're gonna come down into a yoga squat. Now, Nicole's gonna be showing an option. She's placing her hands on the plate for a bit of extra stability. If you feel nice and balanced, you can bring those hands right up to heart center. You could also take your plate near a wall or have a chair nearby for a bit of extra support if that's needed as well. Let's go ahead and put a bit of dynamic movement in, so side to side, just a little rock. All right, let's stretch out the inside of those legs. Stepping off to the side, one leg on the plate, we're gonna sit down into this stretch. Again, using that vibration to travel up to those legs, stimulating blood flow. Let's do one more, and let's switch sides. Last one. Moving into a plank. Hands are going to be on the plate, or in this case, I'm going to have Nicole bring hers underneath her knees. And then you'll notice planking from the hands, or you can take that knee under, like Will was demonstrating, for a bit of rotation. Three, 2, and 1. All right, That's our warm up. Now it's time to get working. Before we get rolling though, make sure You can have that bottle of water nearby, take a break, move through your own range of movement or at your own pace at any time. Maybe get a little hydration in right now. And keep your plate vibrating. I know in some of the units, they might be stopping every minute, so just keep hitting that repeat button before we get started. On top of the plate, let's get going with some cardio blast. We are going to sit and lift. So we want to move at a moderate to quick pace so that we can drive that heart rate up. Now, our modification would be to lift that leg just a little bit lower, or perhaps even just do a toe tap. So that stability or balance factor might be what allows you to work at your own level, at your own pace, and still be successful. 3, 2, and 1, coming down for tricep dips. Fingers forward, our elbows are gonna be tucked in. You can have those feet right under the hips like Nicole is showing, or if you want more of a challenge, feel free to extend them right out. Keep that butt nice and close to the plate. We've got about 5 more seconds, team. 3, 2, and 1. Flip over for a walking plank. Or again, I'm gonna have Nicole take that mat under her knees and hold. Otherwise, you can bring yourself right down on your forearms and then walk right back up. Now, regardless of which option you're taking, make sure you've really got those abs braced, that you're keeping a nice long spine throughout. We want to protect the back and really work that core here. Let's do one more. And finish. Coming back up on top for round 2 of 4. Into that squat with knee lift. All right, let's start thinking about driving that heart rate up by sinking and then pushing out of that plate. Whether you're here or here, we're gonna feel that metabolic work. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Down to those tricep dips. Now, if you really feel the work in your shoulders, I want you to take this option. Sit on the edge of the plate, put the hands behind you, and you can push right through the palm of those hands, fingers still forward. That's gonna be another choice to still work the triceps, but keep that work or any kind of pain out of the shoulder. Let's do 2 more. Last one. All right, plank. Whether you're walking or holding, let's get rolling. So remember that option, I can have you hold here, or I'm gonna have Will this time hold right here in this position. That way there's always a choice, and maybe in between rounds, that's an option that you take to keep yourself successful. 3, 2, and 1. All right, round 3, team, let's go. Right back up. Squat and knee. This little cardio blast is like your own shot of espresso, right? This is where tiredness starts to set in. Keep fighting for them. We have 5 more seconds. We need to transition. 3, 2, and 1. Back down for those tricep dips. Keep that chest lifted, eyes out on the horizon. My team here is looking good. How you feeling at home? Yeah, staying fired up, staying in the workout. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Flip on over for that plank or walking plank. So again, you can see lots of options here for where we need to be working. Take the one that's gonna allow you to make that next step forward in your fitness. Three, 2, and 1. Guess what? Last round, right up on top. Last time we have to do each of these exercises. So bring the intensity, bring the heat here in week 7. Each week you're getting a little fitter, a little stronger, which means we can work just that little bit harder. 3, 2, and 1. Tricep dips. I definitely know where my triceps are right about now. Hopefully everyone has identified them here in class and you at home as well. No more waggly arms when we wave goodbye. Two more. Come on, come on, come on, get that last one in. Yes, walking plank or plank from the knees. Final 30 seconds. Hang in there, 10 seconds left, team, 10 seconds. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. All right, suck in some air, get some oxygen back. And then once your heart rate comes down a little bit, grab that water. Let's take a few drinks. All right. Maybe wipe the sweat after that one. Before we go to that so important part of the workout, the recovery stage, we're really going to drive blood flow back to these muscle tissues, bring the heart rate down so that we're less sore for our workout tomorrow. Feel free at this time to set your plates to a higher intensity. It's gonna feel great when we massage. We're gonna come down onto our side for our IT band. So you can come all the way down to the forearm or hand with knees stacked on knee, hip on hip. And then just gently roll the legs front to back. Allowing that vibration to get rid of any knots or tightness that you might have. And let's switch sides. All right, carefully standing all the way back up, we're gonna come to a standing position to stretch the hip flexor. So taking that foot on top of the plate, we're gonna sink down and then drive those hips forward and back. Now's the time when you should be telling yourself, congratulations. Having a bit of positive self-talk. Feeling the sweat still dripping, knowing that you've really worked hard today. I'm going to switch legs. And again, that little bit of a dynamic movement is going to help stretch out that hip flexor and pull that vibration right up into that hip. How's the heart rate, team? Better? Good. Hope you're feeling the same at home, a little more recovered, a little bit back to normal. Let's come down into a kneeling stretch for the back. Thumbs are going to be up on top of that plate. Coming with the head behind the plate, we're going to just move left to right. One more. And coming into a quad massage, all the way on top of the plate. Again, hands are gonna be on the floor. And then slowly bring those feet right in toward the butt and release. One more, let's hold at the top this time and take those legs left to right. One more. And just roll over onto your side for that IT massage again. Let's repeat each of these now that we've had a chance to relax, kind of get that blood flowing. And let's switch sides. Last one, we're gonna stand back up for that hip flexor stretch. Taking that foot on the plate, sinking down, and then driving those hips forward and back. One more, and let's switch legs. So I just want to remind you that here we are in week 7, and of all the things that you've accomplished over the last 6 weeks in your cardio workout series, and always being kind to yourself, allowing yourself to take those modifications to move at your own pace, and know that with each class, each session, you're getting a little bit fitter, a little stronger. Let's do one more. And that is a wrap for week 7. Thank you guys so much for coming back week after week. We hope that you are feeling great and that you have a great day.